For
around
someone that's willing to really grapple with
Yes.
thought, though, so that's the point.
This is
They
like
have to
5
take
of
care
those in
it.
here. Yeah, so when you
This
go
is-
in here, so this is like the almanac. This is the almanac on, this has body language, micro expressions, statement analysis, interrogation, and it's so heavy that that's why I say take it out of the library and just take pictures of what you need. It's, I'm a big believer on having human beings change. I think this is one of these books that if you read it all in one thing, one sitting in 5 days and a week, I don't know if you'd have a behavioral shift.
Well, in the sense of like, if you eat once, you could, and then never again, you're gone.
Yes.
But if you have to eat continually, so.
I said, yeah, or if you buy this book, buy it and do a chapter and master it for a month and practice it every day. And say, I really want to master the statement analysis and then go to the next thing. If you're the kind of you could read this all in 7 days and change your life.
So is this in the sense?
This is overwhelming.
You read this and you become open.
Yeah.
If you
it
stay
changes
curious and you work with that
Yes.
continually, you're going to
This-
keep developing your utility and get through the world.
Yeah, or
better.
get this book, buy this book, take it out of the library. Look at this, like this is so cool, man. This tip here, look, page 120. I don't even know if you read this yet. The felon's claw, it's a handwriting symbol. So just this can change your life, a felon's claw. Almost every single person in jail writes it with downward strokes like this. They call it a felon's claw. So the J's, the Y. So I do a Y and they do a felon's claw, right? I do a G instead of like this. I do a G with a felon's claw. This is a felon's claw, this little hook. And what happens is a felon's claw in someone's handwriting is shame, guilt. So that's why people in jail will often do felon's claws. And it's so funny, when I was learning this with handwriting, I remember changing my handwriting in high school. And I said to my teacher, this guy works at the FBI, his name's Frank Marsh. I remember doing my J's. I suddenly started going from J like this to J like this, all my handwriting. And he goes, want to know why? I go, yeah. He goes, what happened when you changed your handwriting that you felt shame or remorse or guilt about? He goes, can I ask you a question? I go, yeah. He goes, when did you lose your virginity? I said, 17. He goes, when did you start changing your handwriting? I said, probably 16 and a half, where we started fooling around. And then around 16 and a half, 17. He goes, yeah, you started doing things sexually that you were feeling guilty about as a good Catholic girl from Boston with mom and dad. Your handwriting started to change. And handwriting is nothing to do with your hands. If you were to lose your hands and have to write with your feet or your mouth with a pen, the strokes go back the same.
Wow.
Because handwriting is a print of your brain. And you might say, okay, well, why does a body language expert talk about handwriting? Well, if you think about handwriting, so this one little teeny tip is like changing. It's felon's claw, right? Because I could write, Dear Jane, and I do a felon's claw with Jane, and Jack is not a felon's claw. You know what? I feel guilty about something connected with Jane. So the reason it threads with my world of nonverbal behavior, it's a nonverbal message.
Yeah.
In handwriting, it connects to the brain. So I want you to watch. Look what you're doing. It's likely the people
what am I
who
doing right now?
physically, body language wise, your handwriting likely leans forward at a slant. So if I look at your handwriting, when you write, you probably lean forward off to a right at a slant. The people who lean their handwriting off at the slant to the right, these are the people, how can I help? How can I help? When your handwriting if you were sitting straight up like this for the interview, like this, I could pretty much guess your handwriting probably goes up and down. These are the people, with all due respect, we say they have a stick up their ass.
I got it.
Literally like this, up and down.
I got a
Handwriting sample?
Well, yeah, I write every day for my psychological
Alright, people
development.
who are leaned back in their handwriting like this.
Safe.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk. I'll look at your handwriting real quick. So people who lean back in the chair like this, these are the people that write back, like they kind of collapse in. These are the people that are like, whatever, dude. So here's what Frank Marsh taught me. Remember this movie, Old Yeller?
I've never seen.
So it's a movie, Old Yeller. He gets rabies, so they have to kill him. It's the family dog. It's devastating. It's an adorable dog, and they have to kill him because he gets rabies. The people that lean forward, these are the people that they handwrite forward, they lean forward. They are the people that, they're the family dog. It's Old Yeller. There wasn't a medicine. There wasn't anything you could do. Poor Old Yeller. These people are that write up and down or sit straight up. He had this thing that could have hurt people and killed people, and kids could have died if they got bit by the dog. He needed to be put down. These are the people, right? Stick up their ass. right? These are the people, and you know, with all due respect, we like people like this because they keep us organized and detailed. I love them. I need them because I'm not detail oriented. And the people that are leaning back like this with their handwriting slammed backwards, these are the people say, there was a dog in that movie? There's a dog in that movie? So something as simple as that can take you down the rabbit hole,
Wow.
and now you're like, holy shit, handwriting's so cool. I had no idea it was a brain map. I had no idea you could find out all this information. My favorite book on handwriting, by the way, is called Sex, Lies, and Handwriting. Sex, Lies, and Handwriting.
It's the next purchase.
Unbelievable. The woman who wrote that book, the author, told her daughter, I don't like the writing of the boy you're dating, the man you're dating. He has aggressive strokes. He has bursts of violence. I think you really need to be very cautious with him. And you know, like any teenage daughter or young adult daughter, whatever, mom, whatever. We don't want to be coached by our parents. Guess what happened? It's a true story. The author of the book, Sex, Lies, and Handwriting, her daughter was murdered at the hands of that boyfriend. Even though she had told the daughter to be careful because his fits of raids in the handwriting. And the beauty of handwriting is you can change your handwriting and you can change your life. For instance, the downward strokes. If you do a downward stroke like this and just curve here, or you come up, curve, and curve down, this line right here is success. You want all your downward strokes to go over that line.
Wow.
Because otherwise you get so close. You want to lose 100 pounds, you get to 80, and then you gain 25. So just start going your, so this is what I'm saying, like this one tip.
Writing and, you know, I'm the layman, right? But
Yes.
however, you know, writing and body language can potentially say things
Oh, yeah,
we don't know
100%.
about ourselves.
Yes.
And understanding both can help us become maybe an influencer to people in our lives to help bring
Yes.
them up through that
yes.
truth, through that knowledge.
Yeah, and your culture. It can change the culture of your family, it can change the culture of your business, it can change the culture of how you think with regard to sales, how you think with regard to leadership, how you think with regard to human resources, how you think about the world, the community, your service. It can change. So this book, I don't want to say I'm not proud of it. I think it's just very heavy. And if I could go back, I would have allowed my editor to push me around a little more because she tried her damnedest, and it's great. And I would have turned it into several books.
You know what this means?
What?
You have to write another.
I have
And
to
I
write
think
another
everyone
book.
watching this is extremely excited for that.